is about the process. It hurts, it's uncomfortable, but growing can only happen in a place that's bigger than yourself.
It's the only way. This is my life. What more can I say?
It's almost as if we live in this society that despises starting at the beginning or being entry level. And I think that's why most people actually don't pursue their dreams, because we're so caught up with, people's perception of us. Thanks to social media, thanks to the gram, Snapchat, our lives revolve around putting out this larger than life image of ourselves. Everything revolves around, how dope it looks, how many likes you can get, how successful you look. Even all the deep motivational quotes on the pictures on Instagram, because everybody's winning, everybody's slaying. But I worry when it starts to stop people from pursuing their purpose or doing the things that they actually need to do to be successful in life. Let me tell you a little story. My first job was in a call center. My parents had just gone through a divorce just before I started university. And the first year of university, listen, their relations were really, really, really difficult at the time. They were not getting along at all. And first year of university, they showed up for me. They tried. They made an effort, and they tried to get along just so that my tuition could be paid and so that I could get to university. Somewhere down the line, something went wrong, and next thing it was, I'd speak to my mom, and my mom would say, call your father. I'd speak to my dad, and my dad would say, call your mother. And I'm just like, wow. And in all this back and forth, somehow Vimbai ended up with no university tuition. I hustled to get on a flight. A cousin of mine, hooked me up with a plane ticket to go from Harare to Cape Town. And I got to Cape Town and just realized that it's not that easy. You can't just show up in a place and figure it out. I wallowed on my friend's couch for a little while until I realized that if I don't do something soon, I may have to drop out of university, or at the very least have to add on a year of study or an extra semester of study because the semester was starting to waste away. There was a call center close to the university where a lot of the students were working, and I was embarrassed. I was so embarrassed to be, the daughter of such and such, and I have to go and get a job at a call center. But working in that call center is the greatest blessing that ever happened. Because let me tell you something, when I put my ego aside, when I put my worry about what people would think aside, when I stopped worrying about everybody else and I just focused on the fact that, boy, Vimbai, this is where life has brought you right now, this is what you need to do to move to the next space, my dear, I don't want to lie, I embraced it with my whole being. This call center, we used to do after sales care for BMW and Mercedes-Benz, people who'd gotten their cars serviced. So it was, they wanted really well-spoken people, and they put a lot of effort into, giving us the script and learning it. But guess what? At the time, I never knew that I was being prepared to learn scripts and speak properly and deal with people and use my voice well. That's where I learned to communicate. I mean, I'd done, debate and public speaking and all of that in school, but it was nowhere near what you do in a professional environment when you know that your salary is at stake. And you want that promotion, you want to make it a little bit of extra money. Listen, by embracing it, I don't mean that you're stuck in one place and you're content with it and you accept that this is it, you're not going to be bigger. No. Embracing it means understanding that life has levels, life is in stages, everything is a process. So if you need to be at the beginning right now, because I don't believe in the bottom, I believe in the beginning. Every journey starts at the beginning. If you're at the beginning right now, don't be embarrassed, don't despise it. Immerse yourself in it. Immerse it. Learn every possible lesson that you can learn in that place. Because guess what? The law of stages and levels in life is that once you've mastered your stage and your level, you get promoted to the next one. Life is about the process. It hurts, it's uncomfortable, but growing can only happen in a place that's bigger than yourself. Listen, if your parents, I know my parents always used to buy me shoes that were a couple of sizes bigger, but if they bought me shoes that were the right size, where would I have room to grow to? Whether you're a driver, whether you're a lawyer, whether you're an accountant, it doesn't mean that you're going to be there forever. Because you're there today doesn't mean you're going to be there forever. But your willingness to embrace it with a positive heart, while also knowing in the back of your head that you're looking out for something bigger, that you have a vision. Don't worry, they might think you're crazy. They might think you've lost it all, but you know what? If you're not real with yourself, you're not even giving yourself an opportunity to be successful. Whatever your call center is right now in life, learn the script, master it, be the best at it. But keep your eyes open for that opportunity, that door. When destiny says, honey, you've graduated from this level, let's go to the next one.